Hi guys and girls, I'm Obsidian Ant and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Events around the Pleiades star cluster continue to unfold. We all know of course that it's been a hotbed of activity for Thargoids here, but also up until relatively recently it's also been an area of activity for both the Federation as well as the Empire. Over the last few weeks there's been a bunch of Galnet articles letting us know what's been going on out there, and both the Federation as well as the Empire have actually withdrawn their forces from here, potentially marking an end then of their ongoing Cold War. Now I'm going to continue talking about that in just a moment, but I've also spent a bunch of time out here engaging in a bit more Thargoid combat, this time in a wing with Commander Shaniri as well as Commander Crash. Now the Federation withdrew from the Pleiades star cluster on the 7th of October. They never made it clear as to their intentions or why they withdrew, but it seemed to be related to both the formation of Aegis as well as the ongoing threat from the Thargoids. This was followed up on the 12th of October by the Empire, who also withdrew their forces from the same region. Now over the past 2 years, both the Empire and the Federation have been in a Cold War, and they've engaged in a number of proxy conflicts in the region. So then, it would appear that the arrival of the Thargoids has encouraged the superpowers to present a united face of humanity towards the aliens. So Aegis, we all know, are the group responsible for developing the new anti-Thargoid weaponry and modules, and this has all come in the form of community gold. However, we're now the second week without a community goal for any more Thargoid tech, so for the moment at least it seems we're going to need to wait a little longer to see whatever comes next. However, in terms of the background story, Aegis have not been lazy, they've not been resting back. Instead, they're going to bolster their presence in the Pleiades cluster, moving in and filling the void left by both the Empire as well as the Federation. Now they're going to do this by constructing 20 new orbital bases out there. This, of course, is a huge undertaking, and it just goes to show how much backing they've got by their superpowers. It's also something that the Thargoids could perhaps see as an act of hostility. After all, many people believe that the Thargoids may consider the Pleiades their own territory. Now, the fight out here with the Thargoids was an interesting one, and I'm very grateful to both Crash and Shaniri for coming along. There were, however, a number of problems that we noticed, in particular the Thargoid going a little bit dopey and spinning in circles, and occasionally it not reporting damage to either its hull or its heart. But ultimately, none of that prevented us from defeating it. For some reason then, we noticed that the Thargoids can be a little bit more tougher when you're in a wing when compared to solo. And we don't know if this is because there's some sort of scaling going on, or whether or not it might be networking issues. But I'd love to hear from you if you've experienced any similar issues. Just let me know in the comments section below. So some caustic damage on Crash's ship there as he collects his heart, and it's going to be very interesting to see what those hearts will ultimately be used for. So then, what else is going on within the Pleiades region? Well, Professor Palin is still giving out his mission here at Obsidian Orbital. Now this is something that's been going on for quite a while, but the mission has become somewhat easier due to the close proximity of the Thargoid scout ship, and there has also been a change in the reward payment for the mission. Now when you dock here at the station, you'll be greeted with a message in your inbox, and this will give you the mission from Palin. You can simply go into your inbox and accept it, or decline it, depending on what you want to do. But if you're coming out this way for the mission, I'd imagine you will want to accept it. So for me, he was asking for 4 units of resin, and I'm not sure if that's always what he asks for, or if sometimes you come back and he'll ask for some sort of different material. Either way, this mission is repeatable. You can do it as many times as you like. So the Thargoid scout ship, I've mentioned previous videos, it's around about 39 light years away from the Maya system, and the coordinates and the planet location are listed in the video description below. When you come out here, you'll find a variety of different Thargoid materials scattered around, and here there was plenty of resin. Now you'll have noticed that I needed 4 resin, there's only 2 present, but that's a simple case of just logging back out and back in again, and you can collect some more. Now do keep in mind that this stuff is corrosive, so you will need corrosive resistant cargo racks in order to take this back. Either that or take the corrosive damage to your ship, but when you stack this stuff the damage can build up quite fast. At any rate, if you're looking for missions that pay well and something a little bit different, or you just happen to be in the region, then do come out here to Obsidian Orbital and collect the mission from Palin. That then brings us to an end for this video. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.